Alright guys, welcome back to Magic Farm. Now today I want to get into some fish breeding and tell you guys all about how to get into the higher tier of the fish breeding, but for that we're going to need some nether wart. So I've gone and found a nether fortress. It was about 300 blocks away from our portal. Not too far, but you know, it's quite hard, it's quite dangerous to go adventuring in the nether because Magic Farm is pretty crazy with the mobs it spawns. So far I've not had too much trouble. I've been alright. I killed a couple of blazes, a few magma cube thingies, and I've seen some pretty crazy skeletons around, and obviously wisps. You can hear the wisp. I should probably block this off. Is there any nether wart up here? No, just evilness. Right, but this is the stuff that we need. This is what we came for. The nether wart. I think this is the only little chamber of nether wart anywhere around here. This is a pretty strange nether fortress. Oh god. There's a wither skeleton over there, but yeah. I'm going to gather this up as quickly as possible. Actually, we should probably scan this. Yay! It's got some Pracantatio, which is like the magic stuff, as well as Herba. That's going to be quite a good source of that Pracantatio as well, maybe. Because we can actually farm this in the overworld, I think, hopefully. I'm not too sure if that still works. If not, I'm going to replant this stuff anyway, just in case it won't regrow in the overworld. Let's see how much. We're not going to have a lot left over, are we? Right, I'll leave that one patch growing, and I'll take the rest of this. 13. That should be enough to start growing, or just to make the stuff we need so far. At least we know we've got some more growing. We can even get a chunk loader down here and make sure that it's constantly growing if we need to, and soon get into some Mistcraft stuff so that we can make some linking books just to link directly to here and back to the overworld, so we don't even need to go through this fortress. But at the moment we're going to have to go through it, and it looks like we've got some friends. I'm going to take out this ghast. My bow's leveled up, as you can see. Got like knockback on it. And also put bloodstring, drawstring, whatever you call it, on there. We've got haste and knockback, so it should pull back a bit quicker. There's one more ghast over here. Looks like he's coming up. Nope. Missed. Alright. One good shot should take him. Oh. I might run out of arrows pretty soon, so we're probably going to have to get some new ones. It looks like he's flying away, so let's make a break for it. This is dangerous to use when there's a massive lava lake right below me. But we got pro MLG skills. I might harvest a bit of this quickly, because I think we can turn it into sulfur. And also a bit of this nether brick, because we might need some for like crafting recipes and stuff. I know we can make it out of netherrack, but it's just easier to dig while we're here. And once we get out of this, I'll probably cut and make my way back through the rest of the nether, because it's not, the rest of it's not too dangerous, but this this nether bit, or this nether fortress bit, is quite dangerous. And we got a blaze spawner there, which will be good. Hopefully later I'll turn that into a blaze farm. It's not too dangerous. Alright, let's kill this skelly and we should be okay to get back. And yeah, this is also... I had to make this little bridge because it was, yeah, there was no way of getting to it otherwise, unless we can fly, which we can't, and even then it would be dangerous to fly over a massive lake of lava. Hopefully, none of these zombie pigmen are going to aggro me on the way back. But I'll see you guys when I'm back at the house, and we can craft some stuff and breed some fish. See you in a second, guys. Okay, we made it out of there alive. Thank God for that. Let's head out of the nether. Got all our, what's it called? Our nether wart. I got some soul sand while we were there. 2x2 turns this into sulfur. Nice. Couple of sulfur out of that. I think there's a couple of different types of that. Let's see. I don't think, yeah, that's thermal expansion sulfur. We'll have to make a sorting room pretty soon so that we can organise all of this stuff. I was going to say junk, but it's not junk, it's beautiful gold. Right, we need this nether wart to go and make some stuff. Let's take that leather and put the blaze rod in there. So we're going to put all this junk in this chest. And let's head over to our fishing dock and do some fish breeding. So I've figured out the first few fish that you're going to want to get to breed together to make a new species. I thought that most of the fish you could actually catch, the ones that we were catching their raw forms of, like the fighting fish and the man of wars and all that stuff, you could actually catch the breeding versions of those. I'm not too sure if you can, but I don't think you can. I've tried it. Let's actually try and scan a few machines while we're here. Nope. That, maybe? No. Cool. Ladders. Nice. Okay, so back to the fish breeding. Sorry, so basically the first two fish you're going to want to breed together are cod and minnow, or the damselfish and squid. But I would say cod and minnow are the best because they don't require any kind of upgrades. Like these will need salt water basically, so you'll need some nether water to make a salinator upgrade, or impure. I'm not too sure which one it is. These also need that as well, but we'll get to that. So the first two you want to breed together are the cod and the minnow, and I've actually got some down here that I've been breeding, and that will give you a goldfish. Now it won't at first. I think it will give you a goldfish cod hybrid or a goldfish minnow hybrid, and then I think you have to breed these two together to get the purebred goldfish. So let's stick these guys in a tank with some fish meal for food. And luckily they've both got the same lifespan and a high fertility rate. Got some more that I've been breeding together. There's a cod and a minnow that died because it was reached the end of its lifespan and produced the eggs. So you definitely want to go the route of female minnow, male cod, I would say, because the cod has a much larger lifespan than the minnow. So you will take about 6 or 7 minnows to each cod lifespan, I think it works out as. This raw guy we can just turn into fish meal. Throw that up there, and then you want to chuck the eggs in your incubator. And these should only have 50. If it comes from a female cod, it would have like 250, I think. But 50 is good. 50 will get you some... I think it will get you these kinds, but if you get the ones that look like a goldfish, that's probably got more chance of turning into a purebred goldfish. So basically you want to breed those guys together. Now, while we're doing some more mariculture stuff, I also want to get onto the blacksmith's anvil. So let's take a look at that in NEI. For that I'm going to need some nether brick, some burnt brick, which is what I'm making here, and some brick construction blocks, which is iron bars and burnt bricks. How many was that? It was 3, I think. 3 brick construction blocks, so let's do that. I think I've got some burnt bricks on me, yep. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's just enough, thankfully. And that should give us the construction blocks. Let's throw these iron bars in with the other ones that we've got sitting in here. And we've also got some more bricks in here, lovely. Right, we need some more of these burnt ones, and we've run out of lava, so let's pick that empty tank up. We've got some spare lava tanks in here, I think. Yeah, we've got 4 full tanks of lava, which is nice. Went down into the nether, obviously, and farmed a bit of lava, just basically using a bucket. Let's turn that switch on, pump some more lava in, and why not put a few more bricks in, because we're going to need them. Eventually I want to make another crucible furnace, because a lot of these guys produce some nice droplet things which you can melt down in the crucible furnace into other things. So let's touch on the end game fish that you're going to want to be getting. So obviously ender fish, and also these blaze fish and glow fish. So let's take a little look at the blaze fish. For that you need to breed glowfish and netherfish together. Netherfish I think you get by placing an automatic fisher in the nether above a lava pool. Obviously we'll get to that in the next episode. Maybe I'll do that in between episodes or something, because we actually need to make the polished wooden fishing rods for that, and that might take a while. And for the glowfish you basically need to breed netherfish and koi. And the way you get koi is breeding Siamese fighting fish and goldfish. I've told you already how to get the goldfish, so let's take a look at how to get the Siamese fighting fish, and that is goldfish and stingray. So that's pretty good, and obviously goldfish is minnow and cod. So you start off with the basic 3 or 4 fish types, the stingrays, cods, minnows, damselfish and squid. You breed those guys together, create new ones like the goldfish, and then that creates new ones. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting mod. It's kind of why I wanted to get into it, although I didn't know it was this in-depth and this interesting. So let's take a look at the other end of the scale, which is the enderfish, like tree line sort of thing, I guess you could call it. And that is the electric ray and the nightfish. Nightfish I think you get by fishing in the end. To get the electric ray is the manta ray and the stingray. To get the manta ray is stingray and pufferfish. And to get the pufferfish is the angelfish and the damselfish. And to get the angelfish is just damselfish and squid. So the basic ones you're going to want to start doing is damselfish and squid to get the angelfish. Cod and minnows to get the goldfish, and I think stingray and goldfish, once you have that, get you the Siamese fighting fish. I think that's the only early game fish this stingray works with, I think. So yeah, pretty cool. We're going to get into that a lot more. I think it might take quite a while, because you obviously have to breed the 2 separate types together to get a hybrid, and then breed those hybrids together to get a purebred, and then breed those purebreds together with other fish to get different hybrids, and then yeah, so on and so forth. You get the picture. These guys have still got quite a lot of HP, so it might take a while. Let's see what their lifespan is. Medium. So once we get to the enderfish, which have like epic lifespans, then we're going to be waiting around for quite a long time. But there is a way for us to actually increase their lifespans, obviously, like we said in previous episodes. Breeding 2 different types of fish together that don't create a brand new breed will actually just change their traits. So we can decrease their lifespan or increase their fertility, or the opposite of those. Our magma dynamo is working pretty well, getting us a decent amount of power. And we've got quite a few burnt bricks, so let's get onto this anvil, if we can now make it, hopefully. There we go. We've got a blacksmith's anvil, and for that we're going to need a hammer as well. Oops, I should have shift-clicked that. There we go. We can make 4 of those, apparently. I only need 1. And these things are basically what you use to mess around with the pearls and stuff. But for now, I'm still talking about fish breeding, so I shouldn't have really touched onto those just yet. So why are we breeding all these fish together, you ask? Well, these fish basically drop different types of things. This guy drops glowstone dust, I think. Let's crucible furnace, fish oil, fish breeding, fish products. He drops nether droplets and glowstone dust. Let's have a look at what the nether droplet does. Uses. Cook that in a crucible furnace and that'll give you a bucket of lava. Pretty cool. Unlimited amounts of lava, basically, from glowfish, netherfish, and raw blazefish. No, not raw, doesn't matter if they're raw or not. Blazefish. And the enderfish, you can probably guess what those give you. Ender droplets, and those you can turn them into an ender pearl in 9x9. I'm not too sure if you can just smelt the ender droplets instead, but That's pretty good. We can. There's definitely a massive use for ender pearls and liquid ender, resonant ender, whatever you want to call it. What other droplets have we got? Destruction. I'm not too sure if that really has a use other than... Oh, you can make TNT out of it. That's pretty cool. And also a bunch of upgrades and stuff. Magic. You can actually use that to make a celestial mirror. We want to touch onto those mirrors in a second. Regeneration. You can cook that into life essence. I'm not too sure what that gives you. Maybe it's like blood or health. I'm not too sure about that. Water droplet obviously is water, so unlimited amounts of water, lava and ender is basically why I want to get onto this fish breeding stuff, and also glowstone dust, which is always useful. And I think these guys also drop a bunch of different things like lapis, and we'll find out. So let's see if this guy drops any weird stuff. Yeah, he drops lapis, so blue tang I'm going to want to get so that we can use that lapis to give us fortune on our pick, which, speaking of that, I've actually done. You can see the luck trait or modifier, whatever you want to call it. That's basically fortune. So now I've got silk touch and fortune. But now let's get onto the pearls and such. I've stored them all in here. I've actually got quite a bunch now. I've got a gold pearl, which is pretty rare by the looks of things. And I think I'm going to make a ring and a necklace. Let's see where these necklaces are. Oh, there they are. Right in front of my face. How many do we need for a necklace? Let's look at the black one, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have 7 of any pearl at the moment, so I guess we'll have to wait for a necklace, but let's make a ring, I guess. I think maybe gold is going to be the best material to make it out of. It seems like there's only gold or iron. 65 hits, 100 hits, so it seems gold is going to be the best option. So let's take our gold pearl and go and make a gold ring. And I guess we'll take these blacksmith hammer stuff with us so that we don't have to come straight back here. What have you got in your hand? Oh no, fishing zombie. These guys are dangerous. Alright, he died straight away, which is good for me. Okay, let's go get some gold. I actually wanted to make myself some night ore in this episode as well. I've done the research for that, and also a wand ability sort of thing. I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, we'll get onto that in another episode. For now... Oh, not again. For now, I just want to carry on with some mariculture stuff and explain that fish breeding, which we've done already. I hope you guys get a better understanding of that. I know I definitely have a better understanding of it now. Let's get some gold. I think we needed 7 or 8. Let's get 8. And put it in the crafting table like so. That'll give us an unworked gold pearl ring. And we're also going to need a mirror to enchant these things. So where is the mirror? Cannot see it at all. There we go. Celestial mirror is the higher tier one. Let's just search mirror. Save us looking for ages and ages. That's Thorncraft. That's Thorncraft. Mariculture. Aluminium, iron, and glass pane. Oh, we didn't even need to leave that. We've got the chest thing here. Aluminium. Iron. I saw iron somewhere. I know I've got iron. Come on. Alright, there must be some in here. Yep, there we go. I know where it is, actually. It's in here, isn't it? Yeah, 42 in there. Right, what were we making? Mirror. Oh, I need to get to that crafting table. Mirror, shift click. We need glass panes. Whoopsie doodle. There we go. Mariculture mirror, and we can upgrade this to celestial mirror and magic mirror. I think the magic mirror is the next tier. That's going to need an enchantment table, though I'm not quite ready for that. I still want my one there. Let's actually just work this ring right out here, I guess. Let's just do it outside. For now, I'll move it into the fishing dock later. We might actually have to have a mariculture room in here because we're getting a lot of stuff from it. And I'm pretty sure you just place your ring. That was not my ring. Place your ring on there and hit it with the hammer, holding down the right click, just like left click, sorry. Holding down the left click, just like Pixelmon. And eventually, that was not supposed to happen. That's more like it. Eventually, I think you should get a nice big puff of smoke and the ring should be done. Why do you keep doing that? Okay, let's go back to the mariculture thing and see the proper way to actually work this ring. Pretty sure that's the way you do it. Gold pearl ring. 100 hits. Maybe you're supposed to do individual hits. Aha! There we go. So you got to do individual clicks instead of holding it down. And that should work the ring. So spam click the hell out of it. And eventually you should get a big puff of smoke. And lots of stuff will... Oh, there we go. And lots of smoke. And we can now enchant it using our mirror. Let's actually break this anvil. So we don't want it sitting there. So let's right click our mirror. And here we can put bracelets, pearl rings and necklaces. I could have actually made a bracelet. Maybe we'll do that in between episodes. There, that's the slot where you actually equip it, I guess. And here's where you enchant it. Why can't I put more than 5 levels on it? That's strange. Let's actually enchant it with our bookshelf. Maybe I have to be standing near bookshelves, maybe. Nope. Seems that 5 is all I can get. Maybe I have to upgrade my mirror then to be able to put more levels on it. Let's enchant it using our enchantment table. 3 is the magic number. Poison Ivy 3. Now, I'm not too sure what that does. We're going to have to go and check the enchantments book from... or the pearls book sort of thing, which will show us the enchantments. And I think that is down in our fishing dock. So let's take a quick look in there for it. I was hoping for something better than that, like step up or a jump boost or something cooler than that. I'm not too sure what this thing does. Maybe it's cool. Let's check. A Sea Witch's Guide. Basic mirror, we've made that. Upgrade the mirror. Allows access to 30 levels. There we go. Jewelry. I want to see the enchantments. There we go. Poison Ivy. At level 1, Poison Ivy will poison anything you hit with your fists. At level 2, you can control and right-click poison and poison enemies. And finally, at level 3, you will become immune to poison damage itself. Yes. Yes, I love that. I love you, Mariculture. That is my ring. I cannot stand poison damage. This actually means I can go and work on my sludge boilers without worrying about the damn poison damage. That is amazing. That is definitely an enchantment I want to keep. Hopefully we can actually auto... There's a thing called an auto disenchanter, which will take enchantments off and put them on books. Quite hard to make. We've got the resources for it. Maybe we'll make it quite soon. But that basically takes the enchantments off and puts them onto books. Hopefully we can... it would be cool if we could take the enchantment off this ring, put a new one on it, and then add this one back onto it so that we've got 2 on the ring. Or maybe we'll just make some new rings and necklaces and stuff, because these enchantments seem pretty cool. Let's actually take a look at some of the other enchantments while we're here, because I know there's some really good ones. Focus Punch increases how much damage you do when you hit something with your bare fists. That's not bad. Inferno will make your punches produce fire. At level 2, you'll be able to set things on fire and at level 3 you can be immune to fire damage. There's a pretty common theme there, but still pretty good. Restoration will repair your tools and armor. That's nice. At level 1 it will only repair whatever you are holding. At level 2 it will repair your hotbar, and 3 will repair the armor you're wearing. Pretty good. 1 up will increase. Each level will heal you up to 1.5 hearts, so at level 3 you will be able to heal up to 2.5 hearts. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think you actually sometimes have to activate these abilities as well, so some of them might not be like passive abilities like the Poison Ivy is. Never hungry. It will always keep you fed. Really? That's pretty cool. That might be useful in Magic Farm actually. Sonic the Hedgehog. Run faster, faster speeds per level. Leapfrog, when holding down the enchantment key, lets you jump more and more blocks each level that's enchanted. Step up will let you step up an extra half block every time, or every level, sorry. Nice. That means you can just walk up 1 block high or 1.5 block high. Things pretty good. At level 1 with Paraglide enchantment, you are able to toggle between gliding and default. Nice. Spider-Man, climb walls. Full resistance is obvious full resistance. Blink lets you teleport. Time Lord lets you control whether it's day or night. That's nice. Grants you the power. Superman grants you the power of flight. Each level increases the speed you fly at. That's pretty cool. Might have to get that. Reaper protects you upon death. At level 1, your items will not be lost upon death. At level 2, sometimes you will spawn exactly where you died. And at level 3, you will resist damage for a short amount of time after respawning. Luck of the Irish. This enchantment gives bonus enchantability when enchanting with mirrors, or increases your catch rate with fishing rods. That might be good to get on some fishing rods. So yeah, Mariculture enchantments, definitely something I'm going to want to get into. And I also want to make myself some of these upgrade things from Mariculture. The main one being the Salinator, which requires the basic impurity upgrade, which requires nether wart and fermented spider eye. So we're going to have to make a potion stand and use a bit of our nether wart. We're actually going to have to break this vat to get these bricks out as well. One drawback of the vat, once you place something in it, you have to break it to get it out, really. Or like cause a reaction sort of thing. But I think that might do it for this episode, guys. We've done some pretty cool stuff. I'll probably get into... actually, let's go and plant our nether wart and try and get that to grow. Hopefully that will grow for us. Next episode, maybe we'll get into some more Thorncraft stuff. I've discovered a few more aspects and stuff. And I definitely want to make some Nitor and some goggles and more wand abilities and stuff like that. That's going to be really cool. I think we'll put our nether wart farm just down here. I guess maybe this little corner will look good. Can actually go another 2 along. Cool. Let's put the nether wart down. And hopefully this grows. Check that out next episode. I'll probably go AFK or something. Let's actually go and check the tree farm. I'm sure that's overflowing by now. It's pretty OP, as I said. Yep, he's just in the process of cutting something else down. Chest is almost full. This guy's probably full. Yep, completely full. And saplings are starting to back up in here. Apples, we've got absolutely tons of apples. We'll have to look at some food recipes to do with apples, actually. Let's go into this. There we go. Caramel apple. That might be a good one. All we need is sugar and apples. To make a nice automated reed farm, we can have automated food, maybe. That would be quite good to do. But yeah, let's also check a look at take a look at the fermenter. That's not even needing to do anything, I don't think, because this is, well, it is hooked up. It's hooked up to both the sludge boilers. And do we take poison damage? Are you even running? You're not running. I guess you're not running because you're full? No. Why are you not running then? Well, oh. Okay. Okay, I don't know why that's all backed up like that. Hopefully these guys will get running soon. Maybe it's because the chest was full and I actually took a bunch of stuff out. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, as always. And whoops, back into F5, and I'll see you next time, guys.